everyone interested in growing mulberries. It is early September 2025, and here in the corner of my garden there is a very tall plant growing. It's a Pakistani mulberry which has reached 4 meters in height this season. This plant is about 3 years old and is already bearing fruit. I'm very grateful to my friend Gal who gave it to me. The plant now has two thick trunks from which numerous side branches extend. Most of the shoots grow upward. The shoots are quite strong. Despite their great length and the large leaves growing on them, they don't break off even in strong winds. But besides the powerful upward growing shoots, one small branch was growing horizontally not far from the ground. I liked the Pakistani mulberry's berries and decided to propagate it by air layering. In one of my videos, I demonstrated the successful use of my air layering method on a fig tree. Let me recap the main points. Mulberries belong to the same family as figs, and this method should be equally successful for them. However, there are differences. Figs form roots in a month or a month and a half, while for Pakistani mulberry, in my case, it took 3 months. Let's take a look at the result. Yes, through the transparent side of the plastic bag, I can see numerous roots of varying thicknesses. But here, under the bush, I cannot inspect the air layer from different angles. I'll cut this branch off completely. The wood is quite dense and it took some effort. Done. Now I can move this branch to a clear area and take a closer look. So, I can see that this branch is quite strong. Several shoots about 1.5 meters long extend from it. This is certainly much more than is needed for such young roots. I've trimmed away the excess, and now the shortened branch will match the root system's strength. Now let's examine the roots from all sides. I see that they've grown into all parts of both plastic bags, both above and below the plastic cable ties. Excellent. It's time to carefully free our air layer from the plastic ties and bags. Now I see that the substrate is a little dry, even though I regularly moistened it with a syringe with needle. I use a sharp knife very carefully, so as not to damage the roots. I remove the plastic sides of the bags, first from one side of the root ball, then from the other. Finally, all the plastic is removed and the roots can be seen without obstruction. Yes, the roots are quite strong and numerous, and they hold the coca peat together, preventing it from crumbling. By the way, I can see that coca peat inside the root ball is moist. Therefore, the roots, which constantly need moisture, have not been damaged. Now it's time to plant their layer in a pot with soil mix. I'm using my own multi-component soil mix for figs, the recipe for which I shared in one of my videos. Done. By the way, there is only one leaf left on the transplant, but that's okay. Then I water the potting mix generously in 2 passes with settled water. Now all that's left to do is mulch the surface with dry soil and label the pot. Done. The weather is still very warm, so I think the result will be visible in a month. 4 weeks have passed and it's now early October 2025. Could this really be our transplant? It's hard to believe, but here it is. The plant is covered with countless young green leaves. This means the young roots are actively working. Moreover, I see numerous inflorescences. Incredible. Of course, I'm unlikely to get a harvest this season, but next year I hope there will definitely be one. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and together we will watch the growth and ripening of wonderful Israeli fruits.